What's going on, everybody? It's Childish. We're back at it again, but we're going to be mixing it up today. We're going to be testing out a fairly new game in the ChildishPlays franchise. We have Soul Strike. This is their idle hack and slash RPG. I know little to nothing about it, but as of recent, I've been seeing a couple of people talk about it on their YouTube channel. I've also seen ChildishPlays Evan play a little bit on his channel, so we're going to be testing out and see what this is all about. Now, I do want to give a shout out to ChildishPlays. They are not sponsoring this video, but they did reach out to me and say, hey, man, we got this new game coming up here. What do you think about this? Do you want to check it out? And I'm like, dude, for everything that you guys have given me over the last 10 years, I would be crazy to think that I'm not going to at least try this game out and give you guys my brutally honest opinion. So again, guys, this is not sponsored, but we are going to give our honest feedback on it. And what I was thinking about doing is maybe for the next few videos out there, to mix it up, like do like a little let's play thing. We're going to literally be starting from the beginning here after all the cinematic intro has been done, and you guys are going to just kind of get the feel like if you were to download the game and set it up right now, this is what it's going to be looking like, so you guys can get a good idea of what this is about. Again, we're just going to have some fun. We'll make these videos anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes, just kind of showing you the progression as a new free-to-play player and see what this game again is all about here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. From what I understand here, I am a homunculus, so hopefully I can do some of the cool abilities that I was able to get in Summoners War. We're gonna take a look at this here, okay? First thing we got, I guess this is our first mission that we completed. So now we're just gonna go ahead and stage start. Now, of course, I have no idea what's going on, but it literally jumps you in, and you are doing essentially just some overall clearing here. That's kind of interesting because most of the games, when you really jump into the game, you're basically starting out at a manual game, regardless if it's auto, idle, whatever the case may be. They normally have you start out and you're just kind of going through it. But all I've gathered right now is that essentially the levels are kind of going, I'm clearing stuff, and then after a little bit of levels here, we'll run into some boss people, and then we'll just kind of move on to the next stage here. Yeah, so I guess once we clear the regular units in this area, then a boss will come into play, and then it'll basically be done. So that was stage 1-4. Now we're at stage 1-5. I'm gonna let it play out here because again, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. So training is essential way of becoming more powerful. Should we tap the upgrade icon? I believe we should. Every time you undergo training, silver is consumed, so we need to tap the training button to level up. Let's go ahead and do that. Now here's the deal. This is just specifically for me, right? My character alone. I don't know how many resources we have here, but I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and put a little bit of everything in here, right? Oh, okay. So take a note that as you put some of these silver in here, the more you put in, the more expensive it gets. So I'm going to try to keep these ones relatively even. Of course, I know nothing about these stats and how good we can do, but I will say this: when it comes to overall effective HP, I've learned that you gotta have it all. You gotta have a little attack, a little HP, a little defense. I have no idea if I'm doing the right thing, but again, we're just gonna go with the flow here and see what we can do. Okay, so we did get our few guide missions, which is kind of nice. I guess I'll give you this, like they're showing you how to do certain things, and then you just the achievement to click on it is really, really good. But I will say this: I feel like I'm missing out on a little bit of gameplay here. Right now I am kind of moving around a little bit, but to kind of figure this out, I have no idea what my skills do. I have no idea how to do anything. But I mean, the auto is just right up in there. So I guess my feedback as of right now here is I would like to see the manual play kind of be set in to kind of start off, because it gives me an opportunity to kind of learn the game. There's nothing better than going through a process and kind of just learning the game, getting the ins and outs of it without the game doing it. Now, most games like to give you that first stage 1 through 12, stage 2 to 12 before you kind of get that auto feature. Now, I get it. It is an auto. This is like an idle game, so it's kind of getting you prepared for that, but it would be nice to kind of get a feel for it and kind of learn to see what I got to do here. So let's take a look. I just want to move around here. What I'm going to try to do right now, I don't know if I can click on this here. I'm trying to click my abilities here. So holding down the abilities does not allow me to see what I could do here. But if I take the manual off, once again, it doesn't look like it doesn't look like it gives me the opportunity to like kind of hold it as you would in Summoners War. I think that's going to be my biggest issue. I'm relating this so much to Summoners War. I'm wondering if I will I just kind of have to learn how things go, and we'll just kind of go from there. Okay, so next guy that we got here, summon some soul parts. Let's take a look at this. I guess that is a soul parts here. So I'm guessing after killing so many monsters here, that purple orb fills up, and then we can get ourselves some kind of a boost here. I'm gonna go with attack speed. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Obviously I have no idea what's going on, but it looks like that was enough to get the job done. All right, So let's see here. I killed a couple monsters, killed a couple characters here. Looks like we need to equip some soul parts, and now it's going to teach us this. So I guess the one thing to say is that they're doing let you do a little bit of auto on the back end, but they are moving you through the understanding of the game relatively quickly here. So soul parts must be the recent piece that I just picked up here, the squirrel tail. We got it equipped. This is my character. I got a couple slots here. Looks like a sword, breastplate, my helmet, a ring. I don't know what that is on the back. That's a boot or something like that. I have no idea. I will say this though, given the fact that it is a auto type game, I do like the fact that we got the auto equip. Of course, I have nothing kind of going on there, so yeah, we'll just have to wait till we get some more stuff here. So only one soul part here, some material which we don't really know what we're going to use this for, and then I guess we got some different types of jewels that we can collect. That would be kind of cool. I wonder if jewels are kind of like the artifacts of the game, like some additional items that we can collect to give us some additional bonuses. That could be the case. We'll see. We'll see. So again, I'm trying to keep things relatively simple right now. I do want to mix it up. I do want to like move around and play around with it, but just kind of go. I want to go through this process right now. So again, you guys can get in and get an idea of everything there is to know within the first 15 minutes of the game here. So we've already moved our way into normal 1 stage 17. Moving right along. So yeah, it looks like my guy with his AoE abilities here, they just can't hold him, man. We're doing some pretty good damage, right? So now the question is, can I go back to the upgrade here? Yes, I can. Definitely want to go ahead and get a little bit more of this in here. Let me see if I can get some attack here. Again, I don't know if this is the right thing to do right now, but it looks like the silver that we're getting, we collected relatively quick, right? So might as well just bust it out here and just keep on working with it. We cannot awaken just yet. It looks like we need a guide mission 135, guide mission 429 here. We're on guide mission 7. Okay, we got a long ways to go, which is good. Gives us a little bit of time to kind of figure things out here. Let's take a look. I'm going to look at the menu real quick here while we are autoing out. Let's see what we got that's locked. I will give them this. They did lock the majority of the content in the game. When you jump into the game and you have so many things thrown your way, it's really hard to kind of move away, move through it and kind of figure out what's going on. I ain't gonna lie. Initially, I was thinking I was going to be a little overwhelmed because of the fact that he just jumped you into the combat. But it's cool because, again, it's like a auto kind of thing going on in the background, and you really don't have to focus on it. You're just basically like collecting levels here. Whoa, we got a big boss coming up here. You're just collecting levels here as you go through the guide missions and kind of take a look and see what's going on here. So let's take a look at this. Whoa. All right. So this is kind of interesting. Looks like this boss has some big AoEs here that if I can get out of his way, then I'll go ahead and, be able to do well. Of course, we're like really high level here, so that's good. There is like a specific area of attack that he does. So if you are trying to do this manual, you can move around and get it done, avoid damage or whatnot. So that's good. All right. So again, it is auto. We really don't have to focus all too much. I really wish, again, I'm going to say it for the third time, probably not going to be the last time. I really wish we could take a look at our abilities here on this screen. I think that'd be really great to do that. Let's take a look. I'm going to go through this character menu just to kind of see what's available, what's open here. We got class. We don't have our tribute, soul fear, constellation. Right now, it's just pretty much just kind of generic here. Looks like we have various things that will provide us some enhancements here. We got attack alchemist kind of ability with some attack damage, attack percentage. So yeah, I don't know what is going on right now. If this is just something that we put in and we improve it. I think it is, because as you guys can see, once I press it, the combat power, which I'm assuming it is, the combat power myself goes up. So that's good in the sense that we have a way of just kind of making ourselves overall stronger. So we'll take that. Again, this they are not holding anything back here. They want you to get yourself all these resources here by completing the guide message, which again we're kind of just doing full auto here. Now, again, I know nothing about this purple orb. I saw it when we got that interesting ability. It was at 2 out of 5. Now it's at 4 out of the 5. So we're still waiting to see what that's all about. They haven't really told us what's that all about. So we'll just kind of keep on keeping on here, I guess. Okay, so now we got our first time to summon a new skill. We're going to click the skill summon here, and we'll click this 10 pull, and we got a lot of things going on here. Let's go ahead and tap to close this. Can we see what we got? Yes, we will. Let's go ahead and close on up here. Let's try equipping an ability. So, okay, so this is good. The form is essentially our setup, so we can kind of pick and choose the abilities that we want. You can use the auto form feature to equip your skills conveniently. Quite simple, is it? Yeah, I would have to say. So it looks like we did switch out a couple of abilities here. Have no idea what these do. Can we click on these right now? Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. This is what I've been waiting for, right? So again, let's take a look here. We got an AoE ability, deals damage to all enemies in its path, but it is like a cone-shaped feature. It can launch another R wave in the opposite direction. I guess this is when the skill gets evolved to level 8 here. So again, it kind of tells you what it does at level 1. Once it gets moved up a little bit here, and the skill gets evolved, it's going to be going, it's going to, provide a little bit of bonus. And then if we take a look on the top, underneath the skill, you'll see the level 1 skill, but you also see the level 1 star, and I guess 50, some kind of resources that you need there to go ahead and, basically kind of level it up and evolve it. So yeah, I'll keep track of that. Obviously, we don't have a lot of these pieces here, so we'll go ahead and keep that going on. Let's take a look at this next ability that we got going on here. So Flame Blast, this one here does damage to all enemies and every, okay, so it's kind of like a consistent kind of damage here. So pretty interesting. And then it has some kind of effects here. I've never seen this before. An ability that provides some additional HP and skill damage. Am I reading that correctly? When it gets evolved, we got a burn effect to the target hit, which will probably do some kind of damage over time. And then of course we have the duration. Once we get that evolved to level 8, that will do some wonders as well. So this is interesting. I love this one up a little bit. Again, I have no idea what we're doing, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at this and see what we got going on. Our next one that we got here, lightning armor, increases defense by 50% when hit, 50% chance to strike the attacker with a thunderbolt, which deals 231% attack damage to all enemies around the target. So I do like that, a little source of protection to provide. In addition to the defense, again, we got some skill damage improvements, HP recovery improvements, which of course is one of the 4 features that we were working on leveling up with our silver. So again, I'm not going to mess around with all these abilities. I want to use the ones that they just kind of auto equip, since we're going to be using those, and I'm sure you guys are going to be doing the same thing if you guys are testing this out. We'll go ahead and kind of see how that goes. So yeah, so far so good. I mean, we haven't really had any issues. You could tell right now though, we are struggling a little bit because this auto thing is not going to carry us all too much. So what does that mean for me? Well, I just died. I was gonna say I was just about to get up in there and level up a little bit, and we'll see if that will help out as well. So I want to put a little more HP here. HP recovery obviously is very important as well. It looks like we can get that HP back, but we don't really know like which is the one we should really focus on here. So you would think me as an aggressive kind of player, right, I'd be all about like going a heavy attack, but I think this is one of those games that you will need to be balanced because of the overwhelming amount of units that are going to be coming your way. Like you can't help yourself but to get hit, which is what I feel like is going to happen here. So yeah, we're just gonna let this one play out here. I'll kind of move around a little bit so you guys can see, and then get myself in an auto spot so they can do all that damage here. Hit all of them in one time. There we go. That's some good damage here. And then now if you take a look at the top, we see that the normal 128 is maxed out, which I think is going to keep on providing us units. So we can get just regular rewards that we'll be able to collect, because again, it is an idle game. If I click on the boss raid, it will clear out all the units and it will allow me to do this here. So I think this Thunder Strike is going to definitely help out a little bit. We are doing a little bit more damage, not too much, but I think we have leveled up our character enough to where we can take this boss out with no issues at all here. So that's good. We'll take that. We got a lot of gems that we've been getting here, so I'm definitely down for that. I'm looking to see what we're going to be using those gems for. Probably do some more summoning here. Yeah, not too bad at all. Okay, so the Gel Rabbit is done. We finally got the one in. Moving on to stage 129 here. But we're going to have to keep an eye on it. So again, as you guys can see, we haven't been playing this game but for more than maybe 10 minutes. Not even that. And it already has kind of showed you that you need to kind of keep up with the flow. You need to upgrade your unit. You need to get new skills, new abilities, level up those abilities in order for you to progress here. So let's take a look. It's time to summon some new classes, Master. Summon classes right here. Let's see what we got. I wonder what classes will be summoned. My heart is pounding. This is interesting. Okay, so this is like summoning classes here. We got some items. I'm curious to see what these guys do. We can change our class. Auto change us to change the most powerful class available. Well, what class are we now? That'd be a good question here. I would like to know that. That would be really good to know. Let's see. What are the classes that we have available? I'm gonna check out this here. See if the help function tells me anything. Here you can check out your classes obtained to the class limit and upgrade them. Each class has their own rarity, of course. Doesn't really tell me which classes we have, but it does tell me that we got a couple of things going on between attributes, soul spheres, and some consolation stuff here that we can. Okay, so obviously we went to whatever class is the strongest. I'm guessing that is the 5 things we got going on right now. So let's take a look. I'm just gonna look at this one. Okay, we got a priest here, we got a challenger, we have a chief alchemist, and we have an apprentice alchemist. So I guess now from taking a look at this, because I didn't know this was classes or abilities or whatever. This is essentially yeah, it's essentially a specific type of class, and when you wear this class you get the bonus. Okay, I get that now. So now we understand a little bit here, and of course the grade is what kind of dictates how strong it is. So with me having 5 different classes and me having this ability for evoker, being able to it's gonna have a little bit better stats here. So good attack percentage here versus like this one over here, alchemist, where we have only 5. Take a look at this, 5.6% attack, some additional basic damage here. But again, it actually compares with your current class you got selected right now. If you choose this one, that's how much it's going to reduce your overall attack bonuses and basic attack damage bonuses. So yeah, without question, definitely have to go with the evoker. We'll go ahead and level it up a little bit, and we'll keep on going here. Now I will say this, guys, again, we're just going to go with the flow here. I want to do some let's play videos and try to kind of give you a good idea of what this game is all about here. Like I said, as we play along with it. So if you guys are down to check this out, let me know in the comment section down below. And once again, this is not sponsored. We are just doing this out of the love for the ChildishPlays community here. They've been so good to me over the years, and when they reached out to me to see if I wanted to check out this game and do it, I'm happy to give them my honest opinion about it. So far, so good. It's not too bad. See, like I said, there was a couple of things that I was looking to see through the game, hoping that we'll be able to see that. If not, you guys along myself, if you guys want to test this game out, can kind of give them that feedback by the knee so they can improve this game and make it even that much better. But again, guys, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about this. And if you are one of those people out there that do play Soul Strike, let me know what kind of content you want to see. If we do some Let's Play videos and we get a little traction, who knows, maybe I'll make some more videos for you, okay? So that's going to be a fan. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's your boy Childish from ChildishPlays checking out. Take care, and we'll see you all in the next one. I'm out.